Thank you. I remember seeing you in PTI. Actually, it was no convincing from the part of the vice president or her staff. They did not need to convince me. I actually submitted an application for any position, for anything that I can do to help the office of the vice president. And I'm fortunate that I was given this trust and confidence. And my purpose of being here, including, well, the first day is today, is to actually highlight all the accomplishments of the Office of the Vice President. You would see that, yes, the Vice President is the second highest leader in the country, and she would have similar obligations to the people as the President. And that is what we're going to do here, because the Office of the Vice President for the last 3 years has been performing and delivering basic services to the people, but we would need to give more emphasis, and so that everyone in the country, or the public in general, would know.
Ma'am, last question na lang po on my end. Ma'am, dun po muna tayo sa budget po, ma'am. Sa budget ng OVP, I heard that the Vice President said na they want to stay dun sa same level as what was given in 2025. Magbago po ba yun, or meron po bang konting changes sa increase po ba, or mananatili pa rin po ba dun sa level na 738 million as what was given by Congress last year? And if ever, ma'am, mag-request po ba si VP ng a little increase man lang, if ever man, if medyo friendly?
Yes, thank you, Red. Yes, the Office of the Vice President retains the 733 million, I understand, with a little bit of increase to cover personal services and then other operation costs that will help them fulfill the mandate that they have. It's not a lot. And of course, it will be most welcome if Congress gives the Office of the Vice President more than what we're asking for. And we made a proposal of 733 million for 2026, copying 2025. But DBM gave us 803.6 million. So nagdagdag sila ng 70, less than 70, mga 60-something million. And then, nung nagdagdag sila ng 60-something million, we requested for additional personnel services. Siyempre, may cost yun, yung na-mention ko kanina na additional employees para mas ma-fulfill yung functions, and other IT equipment that are needed for the OVP. Ang binigay na final ng DBM is 903 million.
Kaya tinaasan.
That's what
103 without the confidential funds na po yan.
No confidential funds. Hindi naman na tayo nag-requested.
Bakit po ma'am? Hindi na nag-request?
If they want to give, they want to give.
Did it affect because of what happened in the house?
Additional okay na yun, hindi na siya hindi na.
Ma'am, do we
No more
have,
confidential.
Para
do we
wala
have
nang
a
ano.
figure already as to how many additional employees or at least gadgets will be added that will be covered by the additional amount?
There should be a list from the office, dahil the requested amount was more than 100 million, pero ang dinagdag na lang from 803 naging 903. So 100 million lang yung in-approve.
Ma'am, clarification lang din as to the nature of the work of this additional personnel. Are they security staff or secretaries, receptionists? Ano po yung function nila?
Halo-halo na yan, also for the satellite offices, for all the programs and projects, and of course inflation rate, di ba? Ano rin yan, we factor that in also.
Ma'am, how confident are you na papasa po ito sa Kongreso, considering na mas mataas siya sa 2025 budget?
We can just hope and pray that they see the need for this budget.
Pero a-attend po kayo ng mga congressional hearings sa budget?
The staff, the full complement of the Office of the Vice President on budget will be there.